the second base.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. You can kiss it goodbye. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Here's George Springer. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Meisner makes his way towards it, drops into the glove, and there's one away. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Number 22, Mickey
Moniak measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Yeah, that's fouled off. And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Meisner puts it away. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the strikeout. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today, Joe Ryan.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Heston Kjerstad, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Ketel Marte, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one away. So here comes Rowdy Tellez.
The designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. And the 0-2.
Ball.
In the dirt. Kerstad, the lead runner at second. Marte over at first with one away.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two on, one out. That just misses. Full count now. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing, called strike. Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense move. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now it's going to be Kyle Higashioka. Fouled off. He was late. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. We are tied at 2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Just missed.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside.
That's a really good take.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Top of the second, and into the box for Baltimore, Spencer Torkelson. DeGrom back to work. Clips the corner. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Berger zips it across, and quickly 1 away in the second. So up next, Parker Meadows.
The center fielder, Parker Meadows.
And a strike in there. Tied up here in the early going. And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 8, the catcher,
Heriberto Hernandez. The next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And
Next
another
ball,
ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean,
Marte, off balance feed. There's one. And that's two. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. That one to first. Torkelson steps on first for the out.
good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now it's going to be Cameron Meisner. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Kerstead stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. And that one is inside ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him. That's out number two. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Sliced hard but foul. Runner at second, two down. Bottom half of inning number two. Not even close there. 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. The next pitch misses. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. So two outs with runners on the corners. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. That's towards center. Meadows settles under this one. And the inning is over. New inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. Ball one there. Next offering is down low. And that's in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Kerstead hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Just off the inside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good eye right there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 3-2. At the plate, Jordan Westburg. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Inside, just missed. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. One out. Runner at second. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. And the batter now, Mickey Moniak. Foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. And no one can get there. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Stanton now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a base hit right there. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In comes the run from third to add on. So next to hit for Baltimore, Parker Meadows. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one outside. Ball one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Kerstead pulls that one down, and that is that.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's do this. Now, picture homie rolling. Let me offer my condolence. You don't know just how I'm doing. And the silence go to broke.
And we're back. And now the DH, Rowdy Tellez.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Right side. Oh, great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Contreras now. He reached out a walk his first time. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Springer there makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now at the plate, Heriberto Hernandez. Check swing, called strike. Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Kerstead makes the catch. 1 away. And the batter will be
Now
the shortstop, Jeremiah Jackson. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Marte hauls it in, 2 away. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And the batter now, Jackson Holliday. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
Out. Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Meisner on the move. Corrals it. And that is that. Bottom 4. Now here is Dominic Canzone.
For the Rangers, the right fielder, Dominic Canzone.
And that one ripped to left, reaching down and makes the grab. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Digging in, Cameron Meisner. Doubled in his first AB. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Heston.
Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Jackson. There's one out. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Now, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg. Now pitching for the Rangers. Number 60. Cole Winn.
That's to third. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. And the batter is George Springer.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swung up, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2. And now, Mickey Moniak. That one back there. Booyah! They go back to back. It's 8-2. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 1 for 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get it.
Swung out, belted. deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 10-2. One out, bases empty. Parker Meadows, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
That one back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the speeding catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just
off the plate.
missed.
Ball 2.
Marte to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
To short, could be 2. Jackson over to second and 2. In time to first for the double play. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson.
Jackson. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 43, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
That's a ball.
Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And this one looks like trouble.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And it's into the gap.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Springer.
So digging in, George Springer. That one in triple digits. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the out, but a run does score. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. Contreras takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back in Arlington, and now Wilson Contreras. Ryan back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Hard hit left side. Jackson tosses to first, and Contreras is retired. Next up for Texas, Kyle Higashioka.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And it's fouled away. The Orioles up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one is lifted in the air. And George makes the grab. So up next, Dominic Canzone. And a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That one lifted to left. Moniak makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we